It is that time again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another installment of the Charity Shop Championship Series. If you don't know what the Charity Shop Championship Series is all about, it's very simple. We go around the whole of the UK, ranking charity shops based on listed value, and then rank them in a table out of like 300, depending on how many we get to go to during this year. So if this is a series that you think you might enjoy, then please do think about dropping a subscribe onto the channel. And while you're down there, you might as well smash the hell out of that like button. Let's reach 125 likes for another installment of this wonderful series. And without further ado, let's go to Kirby and let's see what Kirby has to offer in today's video. We've already got a problem. We haven't got an IKEA bag. Oh yes, we do. No, we don't. I saw blue and I got debated. Let's take one of these. But let's hope we find some bits today. If I say I'm going to make a video, I'm going to make a video. That's if we find something, or if we don't find something, it will be published. Let's keep it 100% transparent. So if we find nothing, then it's going to be a short video. If we find some nice bits and pieces, then expect a 10 to 15 minute video. We are going with the snowman bag today because it's absolutely Baltic out here. So let the games begin. I'm hoping that we do actually find some bits today because recently they've not been too good, the old charity shops. The last charity shop championship video was a disaster, so fingers crossed Kirby can do us well. Just approaching the first charity shop, Bernardo's. Normally it's pretty expensive in here, but we can find the odd gem. Oh, that's a shame that's 50 quid. A nice barber wax cotton bag, but for 50 quid. Probably looking at about 75, 80 quid on that. So yeah, just not enough meat on the bone. Something we don't do well at all with anymore is a Nike Air Force Ones, a tenner. Yeah, I'm gonna put them back. Yeah, the market on Air Force Ones, I've been battered. Whoa, what the hell? £10 for a kiddie zoom camera. What on earth? Prices have really gone through the roof here. Oh, surely the next charity shop can only get better than this one, because I'll tell you now, this has got to be one of the most expensive charity shops that I've been to in a long time. River Island coat, 15 quid. Yep, how on earth are people going to afford stuff like that? This is pretty cool, but again, it's too expensive. It's probably only worth about 12, 15 quid. A 10-in-1 Thunderbirds 3D puzzle. Cool, but yeah, not for us. Oh, I do love finding Goosebumps, but these are like the newer ones. £2 a book. Flipping hell. The older ones do really well, especially if you can get a nice little bundle of them. These ones, not particularly well, and especially at £2. That's definitely a no. Yeah, some nice bits, just not enough meat on the bone for us. So out we go and on to the next one, where hopefully we can find something. All right, just approaching the big help project. Fingers crossed. Well, we could have a back-to-back bottom of the leaderboards at this rate, because so far it's absolutely atrocious. I tell you what, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that, but as I was leaving, I think I've spotted something. £7.50 as well for an Olympus camera. Should be able to get like £30, £35. So yeah, we're going to go back into that shop and see if we can secure our first purchase. Comes with case as well, £7.50 into like 30, 35. I think we'll take it. We have all heard of the brand Olympus, so when you see an Olympus camera like so, you just have to pick it up. It's a 38mm camera lens, really good lens, really good quality. Olympus is definitely one to be on the lookout for when it comes to cameras. £7.50 paid, should be looking at least £30, and it's got a leather case. Right, on to the next one. Fingers crossed, maybe, I don't know, sometimes it's hit and miss. YMCA. These are normally pretty good, but there's just two of them. If there's like 3 or 4 of them, I might have picked them up. They do really well in big bundles, so yeah, definitely be on the lookout for like brand new cassette tape. Probably looking at about a tenner for 2. And for me, probably, and my business model, it doesn't quite hit what I want it to hit. Look at this, another camera, 20 quid, a Canon 400D EOS with a charger, battery, 20 quid. That's a bargain. Another camera, but this one in fact comes with its charger and a battery. Might even be a spare battery. This is the 400D Canon, again an absolute cracking brand. I've seen solds of anywhere like £100 plus. This one hasn't got a lens, it's body only, with genuine battery charger. Body only, looks to be in good condition, untested as of time of recorded. It's been pat tested, but other than that, it's not been fully tested. If working, it should be at least a comfortable 50 quid, maybe a little bit more. And it will help the sale because it's got its charger. As I was about to leave, the charity shop manager said if I was interested in another camera. So she's going to get that pat tested, and within 5 minutes, we should have it. And I'll tell you now, it looks like a decent one. Would you just look at that? That's just cost us £15. Just had to wait for it to be pat tested. Took about 5 minutes, but that is an absolute beauty. Let me explain. I don't know what it is, but another camera with a carry case. It's got a 16 gigabyte SD card. Unfortunately, not a Fujifilm one, but Lumix Panasonic. If you type in the actual code on the back, which is DMCLZ20, onto eBay, you'll be pleasantly surprised. You're probably looking at solds in and around the £50 mark. Not bad when you pay a whopping £15. Yeah, it's not every day you pick up 3 cameras from a charity shop, hey? Anyway, on to the next one, which is in fact British Red Cross, and I haven't bought anything in here for a while. Oh, I am tempted with this, even though it's got a couple of little marks there, but this is actually Malpai, which is an Orvis desert shirt, XXL as well, for 4 quid. Like I said, it has got a few marks here and there, but the size, the brand, I think we'll pick it up. Look at this. This is beautiful. Unfortunately, it is obviously seen better days, but we obviously made that clear in the charity shop. This is a Orvis sort of like shacket, sort of like Desert Sahara overshirt sort of thing, and for £3.99 it was well worth a punt. They've been selling in America for over £50. The latest one in the UK sold for £40 for £3.99, even with the marks and it being double XL. I thought it was well worth the punt. It is a shame that that's got marks, that overshirt, but even with that marks, I'm still hoping to get 30 quid. If it was in good condition, probably looking at about 50 to 55, because it's one of them like Western Sahara desert like overshirts, so really in fashion at the moment. But yeah, still worth picking up for £3.99. Right, there should be 2 more charity shops to go and have a look at. And the first one is Woodlands Hospice. 2 beautiful wool and cashmere coats. Let me explain. Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of this brand before, and I don't really know how to pronounce it. Feminella? I have absolutely no idea. Wool and cashmere. I basically typed that into eBay and typed in double-breasted because it's a double-breasted coat, wool and cashmere, and I was seeing solds of upwards of £70. For the sake of this challenge, we're going to go 60 just because I can. And yeah, paid what, 5 quid for that? Bargain. And in the same shop, a Jaeger. This is 25% cashmere and 75% wool. And look at that. The detailing on the button, it's like buckles of belts or belts itself. It's really, really cool. £7 paid. Looking at solds, probably looking at like 50 quid, which is absolutely ridiculous. On to the last stop of the day. These are super cool, like money pots. Look at that, Bumblebee. And we've also got a little Tonka one. Again, both £5 each. I'm kind of tempted to buy them and just see what happens. I just think they're super, super cool. These were just super interesting and something that I just kind of wanted to buy just to test the waters on eBay. We've got Bumblebee from Transformers, and we've also got a Tonka. They're not vintage or anything. I think they're from about 2014-ish. They are ceramic, but they're like money pots. They are only £5 each, and should be looking at about £20 back from each in the condition that they are, because you can see there's a few little chips here, there, and everywhere, but 5 into 20. Just thought they're pretty cool. Oh, look at this. We have a Wii bundle for 20 quid. And look what's inside. A Wii Motion Plus Wii controller. That's probably our money back from in that. And we've got 1, 2, 3 controllers. Yeah, I think we take that. Yeah, we bought a Wii bundle. We do really, 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 really well with Nintendo stuff. And I was hooked for when I saw this bad boy. Wii Motion Plus Inside controller. We actually have 4 remotes. To find a Wii bundle in a charity shop for £20 with 4 Nintendo Wii remotes and 3 official nunchucks, it is a little bit grubby, I'm not going to lie. But if all testing and working, I've put a listing valuation on this specific bundle of about £75, and it's very, very easily achievable. We get like £20-25 with a Wii Motion Plus with a matching nunchuck, so there's 25 quid. You can get £12 to £15 per controller. If you bundled up some of the 50p games that we've got in the warehouse, we could easily get £40 in the winter. So all that being said, I've put a listing valuation of at least £75 back from that bundle. So apparently games are £1 each, and all these are very good for CX. And to be fair, some of them are pretty good. What on earth's happened here? I still think I'll take that because I've had a look at the discs fine. But yeah, that's like £7 CX voucher. That's like 2 quid. That's like 160, 3 quid, 3 quid. That's actually selling on eBay for like 9 quid. So there's definitely a fair few games that are going to be going home with us. £6 paid for this stack of video games. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that is probably worth £35 for all of them. You got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. It's about a £12 game now. You got 2 Disney Lego games. You got Star Wars. You got Pirates of the Caribbean. They're about £4 or £5 each. You got Monopoly Streets, another £5. Monopoly, another £5. And Skylanders Trap Team on the Xbox 360 is about an £8 game. So yeah, £6 invested, £36 back. Wow, what a day charity shopping. Tell you what, let's celebrate with a Greggs. Oh, oh, oh. We love a Greggs. A slice of pizza and a hot chocolate. We've got a full bag full of stock. We've got lunch. Life's feeling good. The bag has been dropped in the car. So let's get home and do a synopsis and see where Kirby ends up in today's Charity Shop Championship table. The synopsis of today's shenanigans. Oakley dokely do. We spent a whopping £105. We have a total listed value of £420, which means profit from today's video is £315, which leaves Kirby sort of midway in the table so far. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please do me one huge favor and smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here, because this series is going absolutely nowhere, and the support on this series has been absolutely fantastic. Let's try and hit 125 likes for today's video. I've been your boy Kieran, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one. Bish bash flipping